We have a 12-week deadline, so we have a lot of work to get done here in the next 12 weeks so that we can hit our busy season, which is back to school timeframe. All right, so Karns Crossroads is a great growing area. It's a great community here in South Carolina. So we're really excited to be here. It's a fast growing area with a lot of our demographic. We're excited to be at this shopping center because it has a lot of businesses that are aligned with our client avatar. So we're really excited to be here. We have a 12-week deadline. Our model, we always try to open locations during the summertime, so July and August, so that we can hit our busy season, which is back to school timeframe. All right, so Steven is our Director of Operations for Charleston Taekwondo North. So our new location, number 9, is in his area. Kind of catch us up. What do we got going on?
We are in a lot of hurry up and wait phases. So we're trying diligently to make sure that all of the inspections are passed so that we can continue building out this new location. This one was completely new, no plumbing, no electricity, nothing. So we're literally going from the ground up right now, starting to get some shape and idea of what the place is gonna look like, but still holding pattern, waiting for our contractors to give me the go-ahead to say that we can do X, Y, and Z to get us open in time.
All right, guys, just like we always say, things just take a little bit longer. That seems to be the recurring theme when opening new locations. Have we run into any hiccups so far between the contractors or working with the town?
The major hiccup that we have run into is the original reports that we submitted and were approved. Then a couple weeks later was asked to modify and change by a completely different sector simply because of the location of a door. So we've had to go back, revamp, move a door over to get approval for a second time. Other than that, it's just making sure that all the utilities are in our name so that when it's time to go, we can go.
Yeah, it's funny. I mean, we've failed inspections before or had projects slowed down purely, like Steven said, moving a door a couple feet. Or one time, true story, we had a toilet not get passed because it was a ½ an inch too close to the wall. We've had some crazy things over the years happen, but each time that happens, we get a little bit smarter, we get a little bit better, and we avoid those mistakes in the future. But somehow I feel like there's always one challenge that we're not prepared for to open new locations. All right, so we have about 12 weeks to get this location open. We got a lot of work to do in here, obviously. But what can we be doing currently to make sure that this location hits the ground and is success on day one?
So I can't control the inside of here, but I can control the experience for new people who want to join us. So we're already currently starting a slow campaign of advertisement of coming soon in the area. We're starting to put out feelers to current students who live in this area to tell their friends, hey, we have a new place opening up. Our goal is to try to open day one with 100 people. So we got 12 weeks to make that happen.
Yeah, just like Steven said, so contractor delays, town delays, those are things that are outside of our control, but what we can control is our marketing efforts, right? The things that we're doing, building the relationships in the community, building our marketing. So that's getting your website up, that's getting your Google listings up, that's starting running Facebook and Instagram ads, Google ads, YouTube ads, making sure everyone knows that we are coming to this area. So step one is getting the name out. That is what we can do. And then as we really lock in that hard date of opening, or at least that week that we know we're gonna be opening, we can really start to sell and pre-sale trials and memberships. So we do have a head instructor already earmarked for this location. He is working at Charleston Taekwondo Somerville. He's running the operations there currently, so he's getting a ton of experience on the floor as well as off the floor training, how we run the back end of the business. However, Steven's actually been running ads, and we've been getting different types of candidates that are interested in operations positions. So we've been having applications for people that are interested in working at Charleston Taekwondo that are not on the floor, right? They're helping us run the back end of the business. Catch us up on that.
We've been very fortunate. Every time we put out Indeed ads, even free ones, we get a lot of candidates who are interested in what we're building. Of the original 15, we're down to 5. We've got a second round of interviews to go to try to pick the perfect candidate for us.
Awesome. So the way our interview process works is we put out the ads, we have a lot of people apply. We even ask our current staff if they have anyone in mind that might be a great fit for our organization. And then the first thing we do is Steven runs basically a 10-minute call with them just to get to know them, make sure they're on time, they're polite over the phone, and they understand exactly what the position is. The second interview is going to be an in-person or a Zoom interview, again, where Steven's going to be discussing more in depth about the position, learning more about them as a person, their interest, and how they can overall fit in our business. And then basically, if they make it through those stages, then they come to me, and that's where we'll interview them together and decide, if this person is going to be a great fit for our business.
Having those multiple interviews is something that's been a little different than what I've done in the past in other locations or other organizations. And that first one of just, are they on time? Do they understand what the ad is, and do they understand the location? Weeds out so many people. I wish this was something I did more in the past, but now going to a second interview where we actually explain the position, it works a lot better because the people already know time, date, hours, etc. And now they can really formulate on, hey, does this sound good for me? Does this really match what I'm looking for? So that, again, when we get to that third stage, it's everyone who's prime time level.
Yeah, and it's great to have that initial interview, those 1 or 2 interviews, because there's a lot of people that don't make it past those interviews, right? If you would rearrange your entire day to fit, a 30-minute or an hour-long interview with someone, you really can find out pretty quickly within 10 minutes if they're going to be a great fit for your organization. We've had people that have applied that want 5 times what we're willing to pay, right? And obviously that's just not going to be a great fit. We also have some people that the hours don't work for them, and it's just not a great fit for their lifestyle. If they're busy parents or a single parent, it might not be a great fit for them. So it's important that we have those initial interviews to learn more about them, to share about our business, but then as we go down that path, we're really able to weed out the candidates that would not be a good fit and focus in on the people that can help us turn our vision into reality. We still have a lot to do on our list. We have to get HVAC installed, we have to get plumbing installed, we have to get electrical installed, and then obviously we have to make this thing pretty. So my goal is the next time that you see me on camera here at Karns Crossroads, we're gonna have our drywall up and start the painting process. We'll see you then.